Hello, and welcome to episode 2 of a show that we now have a title of.
We named it.
Called Plot Unknown.
Plot, comma, unknown.
No, it's plot colon unknown.
I said comma.
Yeah, you said comma.
Plot colon unknown.
Yes. The show in which neither of us know the plot to movies, and we try to know the plot of the movie.
Yeah.
And then we watch it and discuss. So, last week was A for American Beauty.
Yeah, I picked American Beauty. Oh, what's your name?
Oh, sorry. My name's Luke. And
what's my name? You gonna say my name?
Your name is Melissa.
My name is Melissa.
And together we're a super group of...
There's 2 of us.
Podcasting.
Super duo.
Yeah. So, last week was A for American Beauty.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't tell, I lost my voice.
Bear with me. Screaming too loud.
Yeah. A for American Beauty. Inaugural
episode. 3
episode.
times.
Fuck off. Today.
Inaugural episode, it's not.
Today,
that was.
We are going to be watching B. It is my turn to pick. Because it was your turn last week.
You're right.
And my pick is B for Black Christmas, the 1974 version.
Is it about Christmas?
I can't tell you. So we're going to give you 5 minutes. And actually, before we start that, do you have any initial thoughts on where this could go?
I hope it's about Christmas. I feel like it would be kind of dumb. What is that? Oh.
That was my timer.
Oh, I feel like it'd be kind of pointless for it to not be about Christmas. I hope we get in the spooky Christmas spirit.
All right, well, we're going to see exactly what it is, and you're going to be able to type out what you think. So let me go ahead and pull up Word and get you started here.
Okay.
So, again, if you are new and didn't listen to last week, the general form of the show is... Each week, we alternate letters.
Yeah, so I went first with A. For the 5th time, I picked American Beauty because Luke had never seen it. And so I am not a horror movie person, per se. I like them, but I've never, dived into them. So Luke has picked a horror movie for me that I've obviously never seen. B for Black Christmas. And so what we do is we take 5 minutes and we... write a summary of what we think the movie is about. We go and watch the movie. We come back and we discuss what I got right. Well, we discuss what the movie was. We discuss if I got anything right. And we talk about our feelings about the movie.
Yeah, that sounds just about right.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and put 5 minutes on the clock, and we will see you in probably 15 seconds.
Yeah, okay, bye.
Hold on, I fucking lost my alarm. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Excuse me. Could you give me the number at the sorority house? Please.
Yeah, sure. It's, Fellatio 20880. Fellatio. It's a new exchange. FE.
All right.
Are we still recording?
Stop it. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I have to read it.
Okay. So, Black Christmas. Tell me what you think.
Okay, I have 196 words.
Yikes. Okay.
I'm a fast typer. Alright. Again, stream of consciousness. This is fucking stupid.
Gotcha.
Alright. Set in the snowy mountains of Canada, ? I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. Black Christmas is about probably Krampus. Wait, isn't Krampus a European thing? I have no idea, but there's probably a family who lives in a house in the middle of nowhere, and shit starts to get spooky around Christmas time. Okay? They probably see some weird creature lurking around in the woods, and like dumb white people, they try to figure out what it is, and turns out it's Krampus, and he's trying to steal the joy of Christmas, and it freaks the family's kids out, because Krampus does that. Maybe it's called Black Christmas because Krampus is so greasy he makes the snow discolored. So now instead of the pureness and soft white snow, it's now murky ass muddy snow because Krampus fucked it up. These parents are probably pretty young, although I don't know why young parents would move out into the middle of nowhere. Like I said, maybe they're in the mountain house in the snowy Canada mountains for Christmas, as a getaway for the holiday. I hope Canada has mountains because honestly, I'm not entirely sure. I don't know the geographical elements of Canada. But yeah, let's go.
So that is Black Christmas. That is the
Krampus, bitch.
100% accurate plot of Black Christmas.
I can guarantee you that almost 100% of that is wrong.
Okay. Well, we're gonna see.
I'm excited. I hope it's right.
We'll see what you got right.
I want to see Krampus.
So this is the part where we leave you and watch the movie. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, and then we will be back with our thoughts.
I'm gonna get some ice cream.
Ice cream, and also what Melissa got right or what she got wrong. So we will see you in a minute.
Bye.
Lieutenant Fuller.
Yeah, Nash, what is it?
A phone company's on the other line, sir. They say they got a trace on this one.
Yeah, let's have it.
He says the calls are coming from number 6 Belmont Street.
For Christ's sakes, Nash, you got it wrong. That's where the calls are going into.
That's where they're coming from, too, sir.
We're back. We watched Black Christmas, 1974. So why don't we go ahead and have you read what you thought was going to happen?
Well, I already read it. I don't want to fucking read the whole thing over again. But basically, I obviously was not right at all. I said that settings doesn't really matter. Snowy in Canada, obviously Christmas, and it's about Krampus is basically my whole gist, which was not right.
Yeah, so not at all.
Let me say that I got that it was Christmas, and that white people are stupid.
Listen, white
Also,
people in horror movies love going to the danger.
They love just being like, I don't really care what anybody says. I'm gonna take this fire poker and I'm gonna go up those stairs.
Yep.
And I'm gonna shank someone.
Yep.
But it never really happens like that because they get got.
Yep.
That's fucking stupid.
All right, so
white people.
I'm gonna read a little summary. This is from IMDb. It's from Ed Sutton. It's time for Christmas break, and the sorority sisters make plans for the holiday, but the strange anonymous phone calls are beginning to put them on edge. When Claire disappears, they contact police, who don't express much concern. Meanwhile, Jess is planning to get an abortion, but her boyfriend, Peter, is very much against it. The police finally begin to get concerned when a 13-year-old girl is found dead in the park. They set up a wiretap to the sorority house, but will they be in time to prevent a sorority girl attrition problem? So, give me your thoughts on this movie.
Well, I liked it, which doesn't sound convincing.
It doesn't at all.
But I think I liked it until the end. Like I wrote down some notes because I'm you now. I don't know where my phone went though. Find my phone.
Well, while you're talking about that, or while you're looking for it, I actually disagree with you on the ending. So in the end, the Jess kills Peter, thinking that he's the murderer, and then all the cops leave, so she's alone in the house sleeping, and then there's a slow pan, eventually up into the attic where the bodies are still there because the police never fucking searched the attic for some reason. And then you hear the fact that he's still singing and all that kind of shit. And then as the credits are going on, you hear the phone ringing, presumably saying that she's been got. Right?
I don't think that says that at all. I think that guy's just calling again.
But he called after one of the girls got. Every time he killed a girl, he called afterwards.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess, yeah.
So I think it's saying that she's been killed.
I just I liked it. I liked the cinematography of it. It's had such a 70s feel to it. Like, it was such a 70s movie.
It's like a classic 70s slasher movie.
And it was just, but like, it was just kind of boring. Like, there wasn't I wanted the end to be like some, big like, oh, okay. I mean, I didn't think at all that it would have been Peter. Mm-hmm. But like, there was no like clarification as to like what the fuck, like who the fuck is Billy?
Yeah.
Is he schizophrenic? Probably.
Yeah, I got you.
But like, there's no like. I like clarification and explanation, and there was like a hint of mystery, which is always likable, but I don't know.
No, I feel you. I think that the main problem I have with this movie is that it doesn't really try that hard to set up any of the characters outside of fucking Peter. And the one reason it tries to set up a character arc for Peter is literally to like...
So you can think it's him.
But it's not even in like a natural way. It tries so heavy-handedly to try to get you to believe that it's Peter because he's just randomly fucking around. Like, he's outside of that house in the one shot.
It's like it tries so hard that it's not him.
Yes.
Like the very when you catch that, you're like it can't be.
Yeah,
him.
like you
That's
think
too
it's
obvious.
you think it's the killer outside of the window, and then it's fucking Peter, and you're like, oh, okay, Peter's gonna get killed right here, and then it's like, no, he just breaks the window and fucking walks in on this girl.
Oh my god! Hey!
Like you see that, and you're like, why the fuck did he think that was a good idea, dude?
Yeah, like she was obviously gonna like kill him.
Yeah, she was obviously gonna fucking attack you.
I don't know. I liked it. I liked the feel of the movie. I didn't like the like
the conclusion.
Yeah, I just like I was kind of like they could have done so much more with that. And so my question to you is you didn't see that version. You saw
I've seen the 2006 version. I've never seen the original.
Is it similar?
Yeah.
So it's basically the same thing except like
Yeah.
Okay. Is it better?
I like that one more.
You like the 1974 one?
But that's just I'm a sucker for fucking 70s
old shit.
horror.
Yeah. So I wrote down some notes, and it's not anything like your notes last week, which were very precise and like, you actually like thoroughly like you like watched the movie like a film major would.
Yeah.
This is what I said. I said, first off, it is Christmas.
Let me set one thing fucking straight. It's Christmas. Bitch.
There was lights. It started out with the Christmas song, which I don't remember which one it was. Second, the camera work is strange, but in a good way. And I said probably because it's 1974.
Yeah.
The only reason I said that is just because like the way they followed around Billy, like with it was like the camera strapped to his chest kind of thing.
Yeah.
Looked kind of fucking stupid.
So I don't know. Have you ever seen the original Halloween?
Yeah, where it's like in the mask.
Yes.
Yeah.
The opening of that movie is the same.
Okay.
Like they do the POV for
and like the
for
breathing
Michael Myers.
and like the
yes. And
it had a very that feel at
first.
first.
Yeah, and like to kind of piggyback off of that, I feel like about halfway through the movie, it kind of switches to when you don't really know if it's POV or not, because everything is a little bit shaky and it's like at that same kind of height, and you're just kind of like, is this in this dude's perspective or is this just a camera? Is it just like a
scene? Yeah. That's why I kind of want to retract that statement, because although it is kind of weird, it like made me like it more.
No, it's definitely weird and like unsettling.
Yeah, and it was definitely like a good move to make, I guess. It was interesting the way they did that. Mm-hmm. These are just kind of stupid things that I wrote down. One, dude with the fur coat looks like Ted Bundy, which was Claire's boyfriend.
Yes. Yeah.
He had like the unibrow and everything. Yeah. Fucking, he looked like Ted Bundy.
Yeah.
I was kind of into it.
Nice.
Second thing I wrote, big pink cunt.
Yeah. There's a lot of cunt in that movie.
It just started out with fucking big pink cunt.
And everybody's just sitting there listening to this fucking dude.
Cool.
They're like, oh yeah, this is fucking, this is
funny.
cool. This is real nice. I'm into this. And it's like, bro, just
what's her
fucking,
name?
what would Tyler the Creator say? Just fucking hang the phone up, bro. It's not real.
Fucking, don't even deal with it. When they were looking for when they were originally looking for Claire in the park, and they found that girl's body, the guy with the ski mask on,
yeah,
who was riding the snowmobile and
so,
smoking a cigarette,
so cool.
was easily my favorite scene. because he had this like fucking like red ass ski mask on.
Yes.
He was just
He
chilling
looks
on
fucking
a
badass.
snowmobile.
I feel like this movie, outside of the lieutenant or whatever, I feel like it tries to make, outside of the lieutenant and the hockey player, it like makes
The lieutenant. Oh, like
the main
detective dude.
I feel like every male character you see, you're kind of like, oh, could that be the fucking guy that's killing everybody? Because, like, when I first see that dude in the hockey mask, I'm like, oh, shit. This dude is fucking for real, bro.
No, I think they kind of make the male characters dopey.
Yeah.
And just kind of fucking stupid.
Yeah. Which
I didn't think that at all. Like, thinking everybody is the killer. I very first thought we would never know who the killer is.
Yeah, well, that's the point, is that you're not supposed to know.
Yeah. Which I don't know.
I think that one thing this movie does really well is have comedic relief.
That's what I was gonna say. It's very like subtly comedic,
Yes.
and I like that.
I think a lot of horror
The
movies...
whole phallic part was pretty funny.
a lot
was
of
it phallic?
Fellatio.
Fellatio. That's
I think a lot of horror movies get comedy wrong, and we saw movies like Get Out do it really well, where that movie's funny.
Oh yeah.
And then you have movies that try to be funny and scary at the same time, and it just doesn't work at all. And I think this, with the house mother or whatever her name is, who has alcohol everywhere in the book, in the toilet seat, in her fucking suitcase, everywhere. This bitch has alcohol everywhere.
I think she's my favorite character.
Yeah, I thought, because like, there's so much comedy in this movie, because when the dad gets hit with a fucking snowball, which I thought was really funny.
That made me so sad.
I thought
was
that shit was so
dude.
funny. He's kind of a dick, but
What? No, he's
yeah,
not.
no. When he's in her room and he's like, "I'm gonna have to put an end to this."
Yeah,
it's like,
well,
dude,
he's
shut
just
the
a
fuck up.
fucking 70s
But that whole
dad.
room scene is so funny with her trying to cover up all that
ass,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was really good. And then, like you said, I feel like the cinematography in this movie is awesome.
I love the way 70s movies look. It has that certain like texture to the film.
It's like grainy.
Is beautiful. Like it just like all the scene all the scenes like of just like the houses and like how it's like, it's obviously supposed to be Christmas, but it's still kind of like fall-y looking, so all the colors are really nice. I love pictures like that. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
The very last thing that I wrote down was that the use of shadows in this movie was very clever.
Yep.
And obviously was also trying to tell a story.
Yeah.
Because like the very first time I noticed it was when he killed Claire, which was the first person he killed. When he like slung her over his shoulder and carried her up the attic, like you can tell, like, it's just the shadow of that. It's not anything like picturesque. It's like the shadow against the wall of him doing that.
Yeah.
And then when he would like sneak up and like be in behind the scenes of when like Claire and or what was her name?
Jess and
Patty.
Yeah, Jess and Patty. I
The
think.
girl with the fro.
Yeah. Who doesn't do shit in this movie?
No.
She doesn't do anything.
Also, yeah, so this movie is like supposed to be like a sorority house. That woman was like 40 years old.
The only girl who passes... Well, there are two girls who pass off as sorority age.
Two. It's Claire...
And Jess.
And... Yes.
Barbara
Deb
looks
like she's 35 and a mother.
Yes.
Fucking Patty looks like she's literally like in her 50s. Or late 40s, early 50s.
Same, like, Barb looks like she's, like, 35.
What did I say?
Dev.
Who's that?
I think that's one of the sorority girls, but one of them who left.
I meant to say Barb.
Barb,
Barb
yeah.
is the one that looks like a 30-year-old mother.
Who's, like, chain smoking
is Dev?
cigarettes.
And, like, just
and you
drunk
think,
in the
yeah,
morning.
you think she's going to be this big character, and she's like,
She just sucks.
I'm going to fucking kill this bitch. No, she gets drunk as fuck.
Goes to
sleep, wakes up and has asthma, and then gets killed by a fucking unicorn.
By a glass unicorn.
Yep.
Essentially just a very spiky dildo.
Yeah, pretty
and
much.
just gets stabbed.
Yep.
And like that was easily probably the worst scene for me was
I
when
hated
like
that fucking scene.
her hand like knocks over like the glass behind her. Oh, it's just like the cuts were terrible.
Yeah.
That was probably like the worst scene, but
I think
the other deaths were like done very nicely.
Yeah, I think the best one is is Claire's.
The very first one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I think that him hiding behind the like plastic is so good.
Yeah.
It's so good. And then it's that shot where like he puts the plastic over her face and then it immediately cuts to all the girls opening the present
Loudly,
and
so
it's
you
just
can't
like
hear.
yeah,
like
and because at first if that didn't happen you'd be like, well, why the fuck aren't these girls hearing this girl get fucking murdered?
yeah, but it makes sense.
Yeah, and it's so good.
I think my favorite thing throughout the movie was like the cuts to Claire and like her body, because like the way that like the plastic is still around her and like her face is just like mouth wide open, eyes like wide open, is just like, it's sort of like creepily beautiful because she's so pretty. The girl that plays Claire is beautiful, and so it just looks like this like doll like creature is like had obviously been like suffocated, and it was like it was just I liked that. I think that was a great thing.
Yeah,
to keep like going back to that.
I agree with that.
And then poor fucking, I don't even remember her name.
I don't know, the old lady.
Yeah, the mother.
Man, she gets fucking. What happened to the cat? That's the real mystery of this movie.
What is that cat's name? Clyde or something like that?
Clyde. Yes, it is Clyde.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is that cat?
Beautiful cat.
It died.
What happened?
It got killed. It
had
absolutely
to.
got killed.
Or just malnourished. It was up in the attic the entire time.
Yeah, but so was he. He was probably eating off the damn dead body.
He was licking the plastic off
Yeah,
of
he was
Claire's
licking
face.
the plastic. I can't believe that the fucking police didn't go into the attic.
Yeah,
that seems like the dumbest fucking thing in the world.
When you said that, they had said like the officer came in and was like, the coroner can't take the bodies because there's so many of them, so that makes you think that like they've got all of them. But they only had 3, because they had obviously found Patty and Deb and then Peter, but they had no idea.
Barb. Said Deb.
Did I say Deb again? Yep. Fuck.
I think there's a character named Deb in this movie, but I think it's one of those sorority girls that goes home
that went
early.
Home. I don't know. When I say Deb, I mean Barb. So it was just Barb's body, Barb, Patty, and Peter. So they had no idea that there was 2 bodies still in the attic. Yeah. 3rd, if you count the cat.
Yes.
Obviously dead.
Well, 4th if you count the fucking dude who's just hanging out there calling the phone.
He's not dead though. He don't need a coroner.
That's true.
But he's just like, hey guys, it's Billy.
That's true.
Billy.
Man, the phone calls are really unsettling though.
Yeah. I didn't think it was scary at all.
I didn't think it was scary, but the phone calls are just creepy.
Yeah, I mean they're creepy because like when the phone, it's a little suspenseful because like when the phone rings, you don't. I mean, you kind of know it's gonna be Billy, but you also don't know. Mm-hmm. So that's nice, a little suspenseful. But I don't know. It just wasn't like a super. None of the parts were really creepy. I think the creepiest part is when they're in the basement. And it's kind of just like a guessing game if this guy's going to like break open the door or smash through the window, which Peter ended up smashing through the window.
Fucking for some reason. I think there are creepy parts to this movie. Like, I think that when Jess gets that phone call and is like realizing that it can't be Peter, then there's the shadow in the corner of the shot that neither of them see. I think that's kind of creepy. Mm-hmm. And like I think there are just points in this movie that are creepy, but as a whole, it's not a creepy movie.
No. I'd say scare factor probably a 4.
See, I'd say scare factor like a 3.
Okay, cool.
I think it's even less.
I kind of wanted to give it to you, so I said 4, but I was saying 3 in my head.
Yeah, I think it's a good movie. I think
it's a good movie. It's just not like, yeah. And like I also like that like 70s movies, like older movies, horror specifically, are so like lackluster. At least this kind of movie is like so lackluster of gore, which makes it really nice. There's like a subtle blood.
Yeah.
But it's not like
there's
crazy.
Nothing overtly. It's not like fucking Saw.
No, it like alludes to the death, and you can hear the noises, and sometimes you can see blood, and like maybe you'll see the body at the end of the killing, but it's not graphic. It just alludes to it, which I think is like a interesting and like good choice because it's not like overly like excessive and fucking gory and dumb.
Yeah. So if you had to give this movie we were talking about scare factor a second ago. If you had to give this movie an overall rating, what would you say?
You pushing me up towards the mic?
Yeah.
I was gonna come back up. I was thinking. balls. I don't know. I'm gonna give it. Probably a 6 out of 10.
Okay, I was also gonna say a 6.
Okay.
I think it's
liked it. I like the characters a lot. I don't really care about like the storyline. I kind of was just enjoying watching like the pictures and.
Yeah, I think that it's above average.
Yes.
And I think that there was like little to no character development.
No, but you still like the characters.
Yeah. And there was
except for Deb. No, fucking Barb.
God.
Why did I keep Deb?
Okay, so like we did last week, what would you give your plot? How accurate out of 10 do you think it is?
A 2.
A 2?
Maybe a...
I was going to say a 1.
Really?
Yes, because you got one thing right, and that was it's Christmas.
Right. And white people are stupid.
Yes, I'll give you a 1.5. How about that?
Cool.
White people are stupid, and
it's Christmas time.
It's
bitch.
Christmas. Yeah, it is Christmas time, bitch.
It's Christmas time. Jingle bell. My metaphorical jingle bells. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell.
What the fuck are you supposed to do when... Did she pay the woman who had the kids singing? What did she give? Did she give her money?
Give him a little coin. Like,
I've never been caroled to, and I don't ever want that to happen to me.
I've been caroling. When I was back in the church days, we went and we caroled at the pastor's house. Good old Buddy. His name was Buddy. And we caroled at his house.
Is it a thing people still do?
I think he had cancer. So, like, we went and said, like, Holy
God loves you.
It's Christmas time. God
is
risen.
Fucking, what's that song about? The
Jesus.
Silent Night.
Jesus. Light of the world.
Great song. Really, just a classic.
Oh, good song. Yeah.
So, but like, what the fuck do you do?
I think I went caroling at an old folks' home too.
But I feel like that doesn't count. Like, who goes door to... Does anybody go door to door caroling anymore?
If anybody did, I would not answer the door. I would stay the fuck inside and watch The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Bro, same. Like, she was fucking... They, as a group, were more ready to answer the door for the carolers than the people who were in the fucking search party.
They look kind of creepy, and they just popped out through the window. I understand that.
Speaking of the search party, why did they go on that search? I didn't understand that.
Body.
So they were like, hey.
They were just like, we're going to pick this park and we're going to go search just for the heck of it. I don't think, no. You know what it was? It was that they figured that she had gone to school in the morning and they just not come back. So they were like, this is her way that she would have walked from school. So yeah, even though no one fucking saw her because she was in the house the whole time.
Yeah.
Dead.
She was in the house the entire time. Nobody.
Dead.
Like, that's such, I don't know. I feel like when the mom got killed, I feel like Barb probably should have woken up and heard that she was getting fucking attacked.
Who? Barb to who?
You know, so Barb went to sleep when she was drunk, right? And then shortly after, the like house mom got killed in the attic.
Yeah.
I feel like she would have heard that.
I mean,
but Barb's kind of an idiot
when you're
and has asthma,
out,
so
yeah, that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, for her it does. She sucks. Right. Barb sucks. You go into that movie really thinking that you're gonna like her, cause like they're like, oh, you should feel bad for her because her parents don't like her. Fucking no, she just dies. She just fucking gets killed.
I forgot. That was like a really like not.
Yeah, she's like, hey,
part.
do you guys want to go skiing?
My mom.
They're all kind of like, not really. No, we don't really like you.
Plans, Barb. I don't really like you. Sure, you fucking drunk. She was telling her mom, I just had like a few sips.
And she's very obviously fucking hammered.
You're drunk.
All right, well, this was a good second movie, I think.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I liked it. It was okay.
Yeah. So, just as a little backstory, we have not put up the first episode yet. Today's Saturday. We're probably gonna put it up Monday. I think it would be a good day.
Sure. So this will come out the following Monday.
So, what day is that?
So this Monday will be the 3rd Labor Day, and then the 10th.
And then the 10th. Okay.
I mean, I think it's kind of unnecessary because they'll be listening to it on the 10th.
You're right.
So they're like, I don't care.
Happy 10th, everybody.
Happy 10th.
Next week is going to be the letter C, and it is Melissa's turn.
It's my turn. I'm so excited.
Do you have any idea what you're going to pick?
Yeah, I know. And
know.
I really hope that... I don't think you've seen this movie. It's a cult classic. I will say that. I'm going to let you guys know a little secret. These are either going to be... For me, my picks are either going to be cult classics or Disney/musicals. Just gonna warn you ahead of time.
What's
all you're
a
gonna listen
cult classic that starts with C?
I don't know. Guess you'll have to find out. I don't think you've seen it. I highly doubt you've seen it. I highly doubt you even heard of it. You'll know.
Casablanca.
No. I wouldn't make you sit through Casablanca. I've never seen that movie. Fuck that.
Man, I wish that you were just like,
Dang. You got me. Fuck that. I would never. No. That's too long. No. You will know people in this movie, though. At least 2 of the people. The main character. There's 3 main characters. You'll know 2 of them.
Okay, well, tune in next week
I'm excited
to see or to listen to letter C.
Yeah,
And the
thank
word back
you
on
for listening to us. This is Plot Unknown. Plot: Unknown.
Plot: Unknown.
Also, a shout out to my boy Josh Gates, who does Expedition Unknown, which, you know.
We absolutely took
I
creative
love him.
license with the name.
Listen, Plot Unknown.
Yep.
I like
good
it.
name.
It's a good name.
It's a good name.
And I want to give credit where credit's due. Josh Gates, you'll never hear this. I love you. Thank you for creating Destination Truth and Expedition Unknown.
Both with colons in the name.
That's not true.
Destination Truth doesn't have colon in
I don't
it?
even-
It's not
I don't
Destination
even-
Truth?
No, I don't even think Expedition Unknown has a colon. in
It totally does.
No,
All right, well,
it doesn't.
anyways, we're going to find out
Ours
if
does.
Expedition Unknown has a colon in it, and I hope you do too.
See you for C.
Yeah, see you for C. Goodbye.
Bye.